Today we're gonna play some bedwars, okay? Bedwars, very good, funny bedwars.
Okay. Welcome everyone, it's back for another video. Today we're going to give you guys a more of an advanced Bedwars guide. We're going to give you guys tips and tricks and also how to play this game. So yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to start off this video talking about the skill sets in Bedwars, and something that I really want to point out right away is that PvP is not the most important aspect in Bedwars. What I'm trying to say is that even if your PvP is not the best, you can still be a great player and win a lot of games. You can use KB stick, invis, jump potions, TNT, fireball, and etc. to kill players. So in Bedwars, your game sense and strategy are much more important than your PvP. However, there are some skills that I'm going to talk about which can benefit you quite a lot if you can master them. The first thing is learn how to deal a lot of KB, and KB is a huge aspect in Bedwars, and it can help you to get a lot of combos, knock people into the void, and much more. And in order to do that, you need to learn how to sprint reset. And I mean, there are a lot of different methods out there, but the ones that you want to prioritize learning for Bedwars is W tapping and block hitting. I personally have a block hitting tutorial, but there are so much better tutorials out there that you guys can just choose one to watch, so it's really important to just learn even one method to sprint reset. The blocks in Bedwars is your best friend, and there is so much you can do with it. Speed bridging helps you a lot to just get around quicker in general and to be able to rush your opponents quicker. A tip while PvPing with your opponent in Bedwars is to place a block in front of your enemy to stop the movement. And due to the fact that Bedwars have no projectiles or rod, it's one of the very few methods that can actually help you to combo people. And there are a lot of bridge fights that you are going to encounter in Bedwars, so learning how to win fights on the bridge is just how the game works. And you should try to get the high ground all the times and use tricks like pole jumping, staircasing, much more to kill your opponents. And if you're really into bridge fighting and you want to practice it, I suggest you guys to play in the Hypixel bridge duos. Because of how important the blocks are in Bedwars, you should be able to have the ability to hotkey. You don't need to have a hotkey for every slot in your inventory, but you should at least have a hotkey to your sword and your blocks. In Bedwars, there are different tools that can help you win fights, such as TNT and fireball, and they can also be used as a mobility tool as well. You can use them to TNT jump and also fireball jump, and all of these tricks can now be learned and practiced in the Hypixel Bedwars practice mode. The last thing that I want to touch up is that Bedwars is an offensive game. You can't just win by building a monument on your base. Even if your bed defense is very solid and strong, you're suffocating yourself from getting valuable resources around the map, and at the end game, you simply lose to a very stacked opponent with potions, E-pearls, diamond sword, and sword. So you should never just camp at your island and build your base. You should go around and try to get resources and attack people. So the second segment of this video is going to be about strategies. A really big thing to get better at any game in general is just to analyze your games. Even if you're a great player, you will still lose sometimes, and that's just completely normal. So you want to know why do you win this game, what decisions you made is correct, and what do you do wrong, and why did you lose. Another thing is that Bedwars is not a game about you. It is a game about all of the players, so you need to pay attention to who killed which player, who is the strongest, and is there anyone rushing you? Is your bed in danger? If you just break someone's bed and you see another person rotating to your island, you should avoid to quickly get back to your base and defend it. But if he's too close to your bed and you won't make it in time, grab all of your stuff and rush near to get emeralds to be more stacked. For each map in Bedwars, there are a certain amount of iron you need to get in order to rush your opponent, and you can simply predict how much you need when you're at the lobby, but I also left a link down in the description talking about how much iron you need in each map, and different maps also have different features, and there are just way too much stuff to talk about, so you would just simply learn the features in each map if you just simply play the game more. There are two main resources that you really want to get in Bedwars. The first one is diamonds, and they can be used to upgrade your gear, and if you're good at PvP, you want to spend them to get sharpness, and if you're not good at PvP, well, upgrade protection. It's simple as that. And if you want to buy a trap for some reason, you always want to buy the mining fatigue trap. It is literally the best one. And for emeralds, you really shouldn't buy diamond armor or sword because you can get invis jump pods and also ender pearls, and they are just much more useful than diamond armor. And another thing that you want to buy is golden apples. A lot of the times after getting into a fight, you'll be low on health, so if you're going to mid or going to rush a far island, buy a gap just in case you're going to get low after a fight so you can regen and fight another person. There are only two situations in Bedwars: when you have a bed and when you don't have a bed. When you have a bed, you want to play very aggressive and to attack people whilst upgrading your gear and also getting sharpness and protection, because at one point you will lose your bed, and when you lose your bed you want to have the best gear possible so that you have a high chance to win fights. And when you don't have a bed, you want to play very cautious and especially cross your bridges carefully. You don't have anyone is just ready to fireball you off the bridge, and so you want to just look around left, right and center to see if anybody is going to do that, and also listen very carefully to see if anyone is in this. You want to keep upgrading your gear, get emeralds and diamonds and camp mid and just stack them on resources, and try to fight the last player at middle as well, since it will lower the chances of him hitting you off on the map. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching it, and I know every single YouTuber talks about this, but if you do learn something in this video and you find it actually helpful, maybe consider a subscription and also leave a like down below. I know it doesn't seem much, but it really helps out the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Peace out.